do a chiller pump point to point and condenser pump point to point for a chiller. So there's a specific order at which you should turn off a chiller. You should turn off the chiller first, then turn off the pumps. Right here we have 3 chiller pumps, and they're all on a common supply line. They're all on a common condensed water supply line. So we have to be careful on how we turn off the pumps, because if we turn on a pump and we raise it too high, it'll actually suck water from another chiller. So I'm going to show you guys how I learned how to do it. And hopefully, you can take whatever you want from it. Take it with a grain of salt. But it's super loud in there, so you probably won't be able to hear my voice. I'm going to try to keep my voice as loud as possible so you can hear me. But I'm a technician. Yeah. So I'm going to show you guys. You might see my buddy here. But yeah, we got some York chillers here. So we got the centrifugal ones. These are magnetic, levitation centrifugal. And then we got the old Betsy one, which runs off oil. It's not magnetic centrifugal, but it does the same thing. All right, so let me show you guys how I do it. So what you want to do is pull out your map tool, plug up to the nearest engine, plug up to the nearest controller, CGM, whatever. So I have 2 instances of map tool open right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn off one of these chillers. So the first thing you want to do, because there's 3 chillers, you want to check out the load. That's most important. So right now we got a load of 41% right now on this chiller. We got a load of 46 on this chiller, and we got a load of 43 on this chiller. It's really loud in here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna turn off chiller 2. So this is chiller 2. We need to find the condenser pump for chiller 2. The condenser pump for chiller 2. So number one thing, you need to locate your pumps. So this is chiller 2. We need to know where the pumps go. We have the VFD here. Right here. This is condenser. All right. Condenser. Chill water supply pump. All right, so we have chill water supply pump. Yeah, so we got the chill water pump here. We also got, my friend found the condenser pump, which is over here. So this is our VFD. Right now we're sitting at 50 hertz. Now, this is enough. If we just turn it off and turn it back on to 50 hertz, it's gonna suck the water from the other chillers. We don't wanna do that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set our command. So we're gonna go to condenser pump command. Hello everyone, the country girl, how you doing? All right, so we're gonna send this. We're gonna send it to on. We're gonna put that VFD in auto. So we're gonna send it. Wait for this. All right, cool. We're gonna back off. All right, now we're gonna change this. We're gonna put it in a step test. We're gonna put it at 20. All right. So we're gonna turn this chiller off now. Wanna turn it off? All right, so we just turned that one off. Now the load should increase on these other two chillers. So this one's sitting at 43%. All right, so we're good. All right, so now the load is both on those chillers. This chiller has been isolated. So what we're gonna do is now we're gonna control our condenser pump, auto. So we're gonna go over to our condenser pump. We're gonna put it in auto because the chiller's off. It won't do any scraping. So we're gonna put it in auto. All right, cool. So now this chiller is completely off. The condenser pump is what we're controlling. Now what we're gonna do, we're just gonna raise this up from 25% to 50 and see if that changes on the VFD. The reason why we're doing this is to see if we actually control the VFDs. And yes, we do. We're good, we're good. Heard that? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna put it. We know we control it, so we don't have to put it all the way to 100. So I'm gonna do it to 75 and then 100 and then shut it off. So right now, we already know we can control it, so I'm gonna step it up to the highest and then complete it. We pass the test. Go back. Now what we wanna do is be able to turn this on and off. So I normally have two instances of this open. So we're gonna leave this at 25%. We're gonna turn this off. So I'm gonna command it. I'm gonna operator override, turn it off. And see if we turn this pump off. And there you have it, folks. We were able to turn it off. Okay, cool. So now, our chiller's off, our condenser water pump off. Now we got to do the chill water side. There's two pumps. There's condenser pump and there's chiller pump, chill water pump. So it's relatively loud out here, so bear with me. We're waiting for this to go. We can actually release this override here. keep it on. Wait for that. So keeping that on, we could just leave it at, we'll leave it at 25. Send that to 25. Operator override, we'll just send that back on. We'll just keep it on. We're gonna reload this. Wait for this to load up. We're gonna do the chill water side, then we can skedaddle. Waiting for this to load up. Alrighty, so that has loaded up. I'm gonna go down, see what we have in control right now. That shouldn't be off. That actually should be on right now. So we can command that back on. I'm gonna send that again, make sure that works. All right, so now we got that condenser. Oh, why it's taking forever. Man, I really hate this. I hate how long it takes for this to work. Like, okay, cool. All right, so we got this. We should see this change to on at some point. Probably gonna hit cancel on this. Jesus Christ. This thing. It's on. It's on, but we can't. It's not on here. It's on, but it's not on here. So that's our issue right now. We need to make sure that it stays on. I'm still connected. Time check. What? Time check. 9. Alright, let's do one. See, look. Let me know if that turns off. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're just gonna release this override because something's going on there. We don't really know why. Something's going on with this. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over to the chill water pump for chiller 2. It's off? I sent it back on. So there may be a little bit of lag between your map tool and actually sending the command. So everything's still fine. The load on each chiller is still pretty good, even though we have a chiller off. So we are fine. This one's completely off because we turned it off. And this one is at 51. So we're good. We're good with load. We're good with load. Something's wrong. Something's wrong when we want to release an override. When we want to turn it on, it comes on. It's just something wrong with the override. You want to turn it back on? It's on now? The chiller. Oh, no, not yet. We got to do the chill water one. The chill water pump. That one over there. All right, so we're going to look for the chill water pump for chiller 2. Chiller 2. We need to find the VFD for that one. Condenser or chilled water? For condenser or chilled water? Condenser, chill water, somewhere over there maybe. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with this. We're just gonna leave it off. We're gonna hit cancel. Back. We know that it works, even though it's being like that. We're gonna command this. We're gonna command this on. So the difference between auto and manual or hand is going to be your own personal settings, whatever you do manually. Auto is whatever program that's been that's talking to the VFD. So right now I'm talking to the VFD through a program which is located in an engine or a CGM or whatever, and now that's connected to my map tool. I'm talking to it that way. So we're gonna go look for that VFD. I'm pretty sure this is it. It's loud as shit over here. Yeah, this is the one that's connected to it. I'm just gonna refresh it. I don't know what's going on. So we have it on an override right now. So it should stay on. Okay. Now we're gonna change the output. We're gonna do a step test for it. Begin. All right, we're gonna go turn it off. This should be VFD. So the VFD is located right next to the pump. Right next to this compressor. We're gonna put it in auto. So, that is? Yeah. So it should drop down, but it shouldn't go completely off.
It looks like it's going completely off, dog.
Yeah, just don't do anything. Don't do anything. Wait, stay there. I'm gonna send another command. It's going up. Woo! What? Yeah. All right, I'm gonna turn it back on. I'm gonna send that. Huh? Oh, tell me what's going on. Man, shit's so slow, man. Going up. I didn't see any on, or I mean, I didn't see any step stuff. I just wanted to know if it came on or not. It was off though.
It started to ramp up and then it went to 0.
Okay.
And then it went to 5.
Yeah. Going back. So we know that it's on. Now we're gonna do a step function. Begin. Is it going up? Slow. It's very slow. What about now? Oh shit. What? This is a chill water pump. We already did the condenser? Oh.
You doing the condenser?
Yeah, I need to do the condenser one. That's condenser over there.
That's what we did. We literally just did that one.
We did that one. We didn't do the condenser one. There's one right there. Wait, hold it. Is it going up? What about now? Okay. So we know that works. We're gonna do the other chiller tomorrow. All we gotta do now, back this off, back that off. We need to find out why those. go to device list. All right, we're gonna turn that chiller on, but first what we need to do is make those two as if they were connected to a live chiller. So we gotta ramp it up. Yeah. And then we'll turn the chiller on, and then we'll put both of these in auto or in hand.
This is a Honduran woman I was messing around with a few years back.
We're on live right now. All right, guys, the most important part is turning the chiller back on. So the first thing you want to do is make sure that both of your pumps are, and so my strategy of what I do is I put both of them in auto. They're still in auto after my testing, but I ramp them up just a little bit. And the reason why I'm doing that is because they're all on one common header of pipe. If I turn it all the way up, it's going to suck water out of one of the and cause a fault. So I'm not going to do that. So what I'm going to do is turn it up just a little bit, just enough to keep the chiller in flow. And then after the chiller has enough flow, I'll put it in auto or in manual to put it back after our testing. Because all I'm doing is testing the controls. So my condenser pump is on. I'm going to change the output to about 25%. You don't want to open it wide open because you're going to mess up everything. So I'll put that at 25%. I'm going to put my other 25%. You can put it at 50. I'm just putting it at 25 because I don't know how much water these pumps will suck out of the system, because right now the chiller's off. We have a 3-chiller system, so one's off. They're all sharing the same pipe for return and supply for both chill water and condensed water. So you don't want to just go turning stuff off because you can. So waiting for this. I'm gonna refresh this. Oh. Waiting for this to load up again. So everything should be relatively low. This is still in auto. Waiting for that. Still in auto. You want to make sure that your pumps are above a certain amount of hertz. That hertz range is like 20%. If anything below that, it's going to start cooking the motor. Not enough to turn it. Okay. That's weird. There's no override on that, even though there's an override on that. Okay, there we go. Alright. I'm supposed to have 4 things in override right now. Okay, there we go. Alright, cool. Let's turn on the chiller. One second. Alright, so the pumps, they're primed, they're pumping water. So what we're gonna do before we turn the chiller on, what we're gonna do is put them in hand, but bump up their rate so we can change the flow in the chiller. So then when the chiller comes on, the chiller will have enough flow to keep it going. So we're gonna put it in hand. We're gonna bump this up. And this is for the condenser water. We're gonna bump it up just to get the condensed water flowing through this system. We're not gonna bump it up too much because it'll suck the water out of the other part of the line, because they're all connected to the same line here. So we're gonna get this to 60. Slow it up, you know. Don't suck too much water out of it. We don't want the other chillers to fail. All right, let's bump it up some more. This is just careful, being super careful. All right, it's at 50 hertz. At 60 hertz is when it's at max. We're gonna do it for max. All right, now we're gonna bump it up some more. Okay, we can leave it at 56. When we turn the chiller on, we can bump it up some more. All right, so the most important one is the chill water one. I'm gonna put this in, put it in hand. Okay. Let's put this at 0. Put this, just go up on this. Actually, put that there. Start moving this up. So all we're doing is we're ramping this up, this motor, so that when we turn the chiller on, it can slowly, you know, make its way towards flow. We don't want to mess up the flow on the chiller. All right, we're at 50 hertz on this motor. She's whistling. We're gonna put it at 55. All right, now we can turn them. So they're both VFDs are like close to 60 hertz. We don't need to put them all the way at 60 when turning it on. We're gonna just bump it up a little bit more. There should be enough flow. So the thing is, turn the pumps on, then turn the chiller on. All right, we put that one at 60. All right, both are at 60. And our chiller is fine. Our other chillers are fine too. We didn't knock any of them off. They're all perfect. They're both working. It's almost as if we never turned. Okay. It's almost as if we didn't turn the other chillers off at all. And that's how you do point to point for condenser water and chill water pump for a 3-system chiller. They're all in the common pipe without ruining the other chillers while at a plant. All right, you guys have a good night. Have a good one.